It goes and it comes, I'm seeing my place. Harder than a goodbye, all this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep as you pass the ocean.
Dreaming flash of my success, 'cause only though I can control them. Don't know what happened to me lately, but everyone is doing better, looking effortless. I lost my focus in someone's problems, but took my armor up to stab me in the back. I let him do that, I let him stay inside my photos, makeup condoms, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me I blame for never seeing that. I find the biggest disappointment in myself. I'm tired of bouncing back from things that never would touch me if I notice all the lights I earn never mirror reality. I train my focus for your emotions to feel a little more than I'm used to, 'cause I wanna be the one, but I never go too far. Posting photos, makeup condoms, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me I blame for never seeing that. Find the biggest disappointment in myself. I'm the ghost of my ambitions every line. Posting photos, makeup condoms, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me I blame for never seeing that. Find the biggest disappointment in myself. You never should have known that. You never should have known that.
Just in my head, I see red, I see blue. I'm losing control, I can feel my heart beat fast. I gripped hold of you and I couldn't let go. You told me I love you, but I guess it wasn't true. Hard to say when all is gone now. I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. I was careless, you know how weak I am. This feeling won't leave me, my heart is on fire. I wasn't protected, I'll let you see all of me. I want another life, I wanna start it all again. Hard to say when all is gone now. I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. Hard to say when all is gone now. I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. It goes and it comes down, see my place. Harder than a goodbye, well this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep, as deep as the ocean. La 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 la. It goes and it comes down, see my place. Harder than a goodbye, well this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep, as deep as the ocean.
Dream in flash of my success, 'cause only the I can control them. Don't know what happened to me lately, but everyone is doing better, looking effortless. I lost my focus in someone's problems, but took my armor up to stab me in the back. I let him do that, I let him stay inside my photos, makeup condoms, copy mechanism, just a dress-up habit feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me, I blame for never seeing that. I find the biggest disappointment in myself. I'm tired of bouncing back.
Double the failure! Double the fun! Success! Watch out! Turret's armed! Heavy weapons. I'm in love. Flush the other flank out! Denizens of the deep! Typical air breather. Maximum pulse!
To all our new guests from across the timelines, I welcome you to the Hellfire Gala. Welcome one and all to Krakoa. This living island may be a sovereign mutant nation, but tonight, our home is yours. Honored guests, I propose a toast to Krakoa. Here, there are no rivals. Man and mutant
will be exterminated. You all belong to history.
To me, my X-Men! This is a fight for our survival!
Then try to stay alive just long enough to see my way as the Age of Ultron begins.
The White Queen's reign begins. You deserved that, dear. Mind Crush! You were beneath me. Impervious! Pathetic! How embarrassing! Kneel, peasants! That's White Queen mind control.
Winter, and now trying to get into the plan. And that's about.
But a knock up, there's no escape past the force out the slash the stride.
Hey, we'll take that search and destroy firing range.
Double the failure! Double the fun! Success! Watch out! Turrets armed! Heavy weapons. I'm in love. Flush the other Frank out! Denizens of the deep! Typical air breather. Maximum pulse!
To all our new guests from across the timelines, I welcome you to the Hellfire Gala. Welcome one and all to Krakoa. This living island may be a sovereign mutant nation, but tonight, our home is yours. Honored guests, I propose a toast to Krakoa. Here, there are no rivals. Man and mutant
will be exterminated. You all belong to history.
To me, my X-Men! This is a fight for our survival!
Then try to stay alive just long enough to see my way as the Age of Ultron begins.
The White Queen's reign begins. You deserved that, dear. Mind Crush!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finals right here on CLX Productions Project 160 Marvel Rival Legends. And this is me again, Shiranui Zone, your caster for today. I am joined by Spinball Kai as we bear witness as to who is going to be the grand finals champions right here, right now. Spinball Kai, who is going to be your bet for tonight?
It's been a great weekend for today. So I'm really looking forward for Tondo Defiant because their performance yesterday was really good, especially with their team up. I've seen a lot of plays as well that really ticked off the other teams with their composition. So I'm really looking forward to today's shuffle. So I hope they do. I hope they do really well now. But I hope the game is really, it's really explosive. So we may never know what may happen. So
I totally agree. Well, let's put it this way: Thunder Defiant definitely gave us one heck of a ride yesterday as they battle it out, of course, with Agamomo. That was one clear battle worthy of being held in a clash against legends, and that's for sure what is going to be happening today. And of course, we're going to be passing it off, of course, with Rec Genesis, as they are also a little bit of a dominating team in a way that they can push what their will is on the other team. So I am excited to see how that is going to be converting later as far as the battle is concerned. And I'm quite curious as to what their composition is also going to be made of, because I gotta say, yesterday's fight during the qualifiers and during the battle the day before, it was pretty crazy because we've seen a lot of the supports completely banned, and that is where Rocket Raccoon had definitely shown a spotlight to his title, and somehow earned him the worthiness to step in the legends bracket. You know what I mean? Yesterday was clearly off. We barely see any Luna Snow. We didn't even see any Mantis, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm excited to think of what they're going to be thinking of their composition this time.
I believe the compositions for today, I think Luna Snow and Cloak and Dagger's ultimate and utility is really up there. So I think there will be, both of them will be banned again. So we're going to see another team comp of either Rocket, because Rocket's buffs this season is really good. And seeing the healing is way more consistent right now. Once it hits your ally, it instantly heals you, and once it hits you again, it also another heal. So on top, it keeps stacking if the Rocket finds a good angle for his priority target. And right now, I also see some Adam. So what do you think about Adam's pick from both teams last time?
Well, this is something that we were talking about earlier. Like I said, Adam is one of them supports. They aren't exactly in the top tier, he's really good. Don't get me wrong. Especially if a good player is using Adam. Adam Warlock is crazy when it comes to sustain, making sure that fallen allies are going to be revived immediately, and with bonus health packs right there and then. The combination of karmic revival, also match it up with Soul Link, and then there's the avatar healing. Well, that's pretty crazy, right? But what I'm trying to say is that since Adam isn't exactly one of them primary go-tos like Mantis, Luna Snow, Invisible Woman, when it comes to putting up a support phase, there is a small window for him to sneak through during map picks, during the hero picks right here, because he's not that great, but he's not bad. He's like right there sitting in a sweet spot, and I think that's the reason why Adam Warlock definitely is a must see in most of these matches. And right now, Spinball Kai, we're already looking at the map veto, and the first one is going to be Yggdrasil. That's coming from TD.
Yeah, it's an Yggdrasil map, so this will be a. Is it a convoy? Oh,
Yeah,
yes, the
it is gonna
convoy
be a
one.
convoy. Yeah, that's
So I
pretty
think,
good.
yeah, I think uh, Defiant has a lot of good angles on their previous game. I really look into their games last time, so I think they really have another dominating performance with three supports. If Luna and Cloak and Dagger gets banned again, so we might see another Loki, Mantis, and Adams comp again. So, but with the tanks, I think we'll have another Magneto, I guess. Maybe
Right. Good
I
call.
would
Good
like to
call.
see another dive comp, but dive comps right now is quite tricky, especially in high level, since divers can easily be countered with a lot of utility, especially with Mantis. Mantis
Hmm.
sleep is a good one for any divers out there, since you can just put him to sleep. Then even an Adam Warlock can just two shots or three shots someone like a Spider
Ah,
Man.
yeah, that's gonna be quite easy. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
So if one gets dived, then just someone can help the other, and even a Rock gets that, Rocket can easily get them off since Rocket has a great mobility.
Hmm.
And but right now, I have a really high hunch that Luna, and we won't see any Luna or TND today. So maybe I'm wrong, but we'll
Hey,
see. We'll
I
see.
want to see the fate of both worlds. Like you're in the middle of a fight and everybody's dancing. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like dance and you're gonna heal and you're also gonna get some sort of speed up. So, and there goes the domination pick that we are looking at in the veto here, and that's gonna be
Yeah.
Burning T'Challa
Ooh.
from TD. But you see their Spider Islands. This is something that Dash and Infinity said yesterday. By the way, shout out to Dash, Infinity, Ju Suave, and Ozzy Yuji, our casters team yesterday. Beautiful work. But they did mention yesterday that Spider Islands is a headache, a big headache. Not only are there too much space for defenders to guard against when it comes to attacking enemies, it is very narrow. The streets are too small that you can barely fit, and there's really a very small space for you to create any kind of opening or like use any kind of place or strategies. And most of the time it is being capitalized by the attackers, and that's mostly what's going on. And take a look at the convergence map. I think the decider is going to be Symbiotic Surface. I think that's going to be the first time we'll be seeing it right here on the tournament.
Exactly. A symbiotic surface, a lot of leeway to positioning, especially with the choke corners for every on the checkpoint. So I
Hmm.
think the team that will capitalize, especially on attackers team, I think they have a lot more leeway on providing angles, especially on the high ground. And those symbiote spores that create walls and um, roads, like as in the middle of before the checkpoint for the second or half. So
Hmm.
a lot of picks can take advantage of that, especially with a good Moon Knight or any projectile heavy spam
Hmm.
that can just uh they just can it's like everybody just gets annoyed, like even a squirrel girl can actually just bounce off her nuts. And then with a good Squirrel Girl,
Right,
remember,
right. Okay, okay.
Squirrel Girl can just bounce off her nuts there, and then once someone gets caught with those nuts, and someone will die. Definitely,
Hmm.
I don't think everyone can out damage the heal, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the symbiotic surface later on, since we'll see how creative these two teams are gonna get. So
Well, that's for sure. I agree with Moon Knight, but I was about to say acorns, but you said nuts. Yeah, it's better. So let's stick with that. When it comes to
she's
Moon
said
Knight,
that.
I'm really excited to see a Moon Knight play later. We've got the domination map there. We got a convoy map, and of course convergence, obviously. Hell's Heaven. I mean, I think is a really good map for projectile users as well. And this is gonna be one heaven map for
It's a heaven.
DPS. Yes,
Yes,
that is for sure. A lot of open spaces, and the entire arena itself is also going to be a fishing spot. You're going to be in a kill box. As soon as you step into an open spot, the long range DPS is going to be just raining hell on you. There are spots in there where you can take the higher ground and basically set up shop, and nobody can basically contest that location unless you've got a really good low key player. And right now, we're looking at Genesis. I think the team's starting to, pick it up a notch as they're already hyping up. They're probably coming up with some sort of a strategy. And what do you think's coming on, come happening in their minds right now?
I can see them like smiling right now. I think they have something cooking. So I can see the other guy maybe like communicating with possible bands or team comp what they can do, especially with the maps that has been chosen. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what Rec Genesis comes up with this game. So I think they're pretry relaxed. So like,
They are. They are.
yeah,
Look at this guy. He's stretching.
stretching his arm. Look at him.
He's already prepping for a little bit of a war later. That's for sure. And let us move over to Tondo Defiant. I mean, all of them are on their game faces. I gotta say, they're really looking at the edge right now, and I'm pretty sure they are excited and hyped up for what's about to happen. Yeah, you see there, Nick Garcia, epic performance, by the way,
Yeah.
from yesterday. Same goes for Cosmic. Gotta give it to the guy. And Little Monix right here is also, prepping up. I think with a little bit of a dark aura in the backside of the room right
He's
there, like
channeling this.
channeling. Yeah, he's channeling right now. You can feel it, and you've got like the entire team, the entire roster, preparing their mindset as to what's gonna happen in the next few minutes.
I just noticed that Pugbutt is that Hulk plushie on the back of his screen?
I
I can't
think,
tell.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so. It's a little too small to tell from here, but
yeah,
that's for sure going to be what we call this a lucky charm
yeah.
as to the game for later. So Tondo Defiant against Rec Genesis right here on Grand Finals, best of 5. By the way, Marvel Rivals Legends Project 160, brought to you of course by our CLX production, and this is going to be one heck of a game for sure. And not only the map veto has been completed, I think they already set their minds as to what their composition, their team comp is going to be, especially since they already selected their strongest and possibly weakest map, strategically selected per game mode. Got convoy, convergence, and pretty much what's gonna happen right now is that they're really rooting for maybe the best, well, in a way, I guess the best best match that they're going to be encountering right here in this tournament.
I'm pretty sure that this match is about to explode. So I'm just really waiting for the picks right now. So what champions will be banned and what kind of team comp are they going to use on this map? Because Idrisil Path has a lot of choke points as well. So
Ah,
the choke
agreed,
points
agreed.
here, these choke points are really dangerous. And especially
Speaking of
if
choke points, right? It's pretty crazy because Emma Frost is not in the game, or at least they can't pick Emma Frost.
yeah, they
Speaking
can.
of choke, probably would be a little bit of a headache to
Yeah, it's gonna
face
have it.
off against an Emma Frost and Yggdrasil, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I think Emma Frost is banned, not be usable right now for our tournament format. But imagine Emma Frost on this map with her ulti on the sharp corner that everyone just get charmed, eating damage, and then someone just dives and just spread out the damage. And that's a really, really dangerous hero to have on this map. But right now,
Hmm.
I think, or I believe, since we have I think we are they are able to use the new team ups. So
They
if
are. They are.
yeah,
They
they are
should be.
able to use the new team ups. I think a Doctor Strange, even though he's really nerfed to the ground right now, I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah.
But I think a Scarlet Witch and a Anchor Doctor Strange will be fun to see here. And
Exactly. The mystic force, right? Which
yeah, the
is
Mystic
really
Force.
good. Instead of the Chthonian ability that Scarlet Witch is using, the
Mhm.
team up is now going to be amped up with mystic magic, which is really good. I think the name of the team up is like Sorcery Surge or something like that, and
Sorcery
it's
Surge. I forgot the name
yeah,
as well.
it's pretty good because not only does it give Wanda, give Scarlet Witch one heck of an attack speed when she switches to the automatic burst. The damage alone, the output is enough to put anybody to sleep as long as you get hit with a pretty decent disable. That's it. That's lights out for you, and that matchup is pretty crazy. And speaking of matchups, what do you think about the new matchup for Hulk, right? For the Incredible Hulk and Namor.
Oh
Man, that
man,
was crazy. The
oh,
Gamma Monstro, right?
yeah.
Imagine using that in a fight of this scale. I'm excited to see that. I don't think we're mostly talking about these team fights, especially since Incredible Hulk can pretty much throw a fastball with Wolverine. But now let's do that with Namor.
Yeah, I think the new Gamma Octopus that Namor has right now has a hit scan and it just tracks you. It's a tracking. It's a hit scan. I'm like, that's really powerful, especially against divers. I feel bad if you're a Spider-Man then get caught with Namor's right click.
Hmm.
You are dead if you're like you're airborne just running away. When that thing hits you and scans you, you're dead for like I think 1 second. I I had the chance to try it out earlier. I fought a Spider-Man. I was like, the Hulk and an I'm the Namor. Then I saw Spider-Man dive into me. He just
Hmm.
died in mid-air in
Deleted.
1 second. I was like, what happened?
That's just gonna delete any squishy heroes. That is for sure. But it also punishes a lot of tanks. Even if you step inside that rank with a Vanguard, for example, if you're using Groot, it doesn't matter. The new team up basically allows the Monstro to pretty much deal damage over time, and the longer it hits you, the more damage output it gets, and it's crazy because it keeps on scaling. So it doesn't matter how long you can tank that, as long as you're standing right in the sweet spot, then that's it. You're gone. And moving on, we're now looking at Wreck Genesis and Tonda Defiant going on with their first picks.
Looks like everyone's a Jeff here right now. That's a good sight to see. So looks like they first banned Adam Warlock here. What do you think about that ban and Groot?
So that's
Sure.
an early ban right there. Yeah, that's gone. I was kind of hoping Groot is gonna be there. Buff Fritz is also already prepping his Groot right there. Oh, and the thing. The
Mm,
thing is gonna be in there, but that Warlock is well deserved. That Warlock ban, that's understandable. Have a good day. That is for sure. That is like a goner. That is a
it's
total
gone.
goner.
Yep, exactly. We got a Hulk band here and a Rocket. I think
Hmm.
even the Namor band. So we are not going to see any Monstro this game. So
That is too bad, too bad.
just
Well, I
talking
think
about it.
they're already starting to pick up, things from last night's match because not only did Adam Warlock and Rocket Raccoon destroy the entire lineup despite being in the back line because of their heavy sustain and great support, I think they're already starting to learn how to basically rib rid the enemy team of any possible heroes that would allow them to step it up a notch. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what we're looking at here. I mean, you see there the Hela and there's the Wolverine.
Wolverine.
You know, Logan's in there. I think we're just waiting for the two bands coming up right now.
Looks like the other team just banned Sue here, Invisible Woman, so they're not gonna have any protective shields for. Well, I don't think. Will they go for that Mantis? Oh, so that's it. They go for Mantis. So we will be seeing a Luna and a Cloak and Dagger this game.
Ah,
Uh,
man, I'm excited. There we go. There we go. Luna
Yes,
is locked in. Best of Yo going to be gracing us with a little bit of a best of both worlds. No, faith of both worlds in this
Faith of
case. Yeah. And well, Loki obviously is going to be there. Right? Wait, Nick Garcia is going to be going for the Loki this time. That's good. That's really good. And there we go. We are now just waiting a few more moments before we see the first match of this grand final series. Best of 5, everyone. Don't forget. And this is going to be crazy. I know, and we're excited because, you know, Tonda Defiant definitely got something up their sleeve, that's for sure. You saw their team comp right there, Spinball Kai, and I think Wreck Genesis is basically up for a battle of a lifetime here.
Okay, we can see Rick Genesis here, partner. They got a Thor and a Magneto comp, also a Hela. So,
Ooh, I think they're going to be going up for a little bit of a Swiss cheese right here, and there it goes. I love the skin. I love the skin for this Star-Lord over here. It'd be crazy for sure. Ooh, a lot of damage is going to be coming in. Oh, and there goes that first wall going to be broken. I think there is going to be the barrage. Barrage going to be connecting. A lot of damage coming in, but we've got nothing in there as Buffret's going to be taking up part, but as he is going to be going down. There goes that banner. Banner's going to be down. A lot of damage is going to be coming in from the backside. Loki, Nick Garcia, raining fire. I told you this is going to be one heck of a fight as Captain America is going to be finding his rhythm right here. Lam 60 is going to be seeing what he does in the thing. This is just too hot and nasty, Spinball Kai.
Damn. Oh, I'm sorry for my language, but damn, I see a brawl here. Everyone's eating with their faces, and I saw Pugbutt just got melted from Star-Lord there. Especially they're trying to get him off for going forward. And right now we are seeing Star-Lord here. Oh, two Lunas pop their ult. Everyone's dancing around and everyone's having a
dance-off.
It's a dance-off right now, and the thing is trying his best to punch his way through with the ult Luna buff right here with ulti. And looks like, oh, got a good low-key position right there so they can heal up. And they are getting bullied by this Captain America. Hela is now running for her life, and Captain can do this. Oh my god, she got slugged, and Wreck Genesis is now on the first checkpoint. What do you think about that, partner?
That is pretty quick. They're making real quick work of this, that's for sure. That Loki is showing us what he's made of, that's for sure. Gianil's also doing a really good well, but you know, Lam's he just found him right there. Actually, Captain America going to be finding that rhythm once again, and there goes that Star-Lord going out for the reload, but I don't think he's going to be finding any kind of targets right here apart from that Loki clone. They were able to push the push back a little bit in a way that they slowed it down for a few moments, but I think the team definitely just found their their assets. Okay, there goes the Magneto. Ultimate gonna be striking right there in the face for Gino as he goes down completely. Cosmic going haywire right there with the ultimate. Magneto, definitely one of the strongest vanguards that we're seeing right here in the game. In the push, they're almost to the second checkpoint right here, Spinball Kai.
Yeah, I saw that Magneto just dunk that man to the ground, and right now they have a switch here with Rex Genesis from the Magneto pick to the Doctor Strange, so they can have the anchor for the team up. And Defiant is now on their second checkpoint, and Captain America here is going in the back line. Wanda is trying to fly up as much as she can, and she got shielded in the face. Right now, Defiant is now dominating. I mean, getting it's dominating. Sorry, I was like looking at the other team. I was like, what is going on right now? So I think the Kenji is now picking Venom here, so I think the Doctor Strange pick was not suffice, especially TD Fight is pushing out a lot of damage, and right now we have a good position for the two Loki clones, while Loki is currently moving forward, helping his teammate. And that's a nice covering ult here from Pugbot. He is going in with the Luna. Is it a Luna ult? I think that's a Luna ult is going in, and they're trying to push back the team. Right here. Oh god, there. I think it is going down. Oh, here goes the Pure Chaos. Let's see. Oh, we got.
Oh man, that is a lot of damage. You saw that Maker, that was pretty crazy. Pogba definitely right there, 40%. Lil Monix, Goddess of Death being used, but oh, Vanguard got ripped off right there in the back line as they're now slowly being pushed back. I think the choice to switch over to the Thing is really a good, a good decision in that part. There goes that Fate of Both Worlds again. There goes the dance off, and I think the craziness is already starting to move up. Eye of Agamotto still no pickup right there, and they are going to be connecting to multiple players. Cop is going to be taking out Luna right there as Pugbot is also going to be going down. There goes the Strange Portal. Farala is going to be trying to see if they can go in for a little bit of an unconventional attack, but Magneto is going to be finding Loki right here. Melee right to the face. What exactly is happening? And this is now a little bit of a pushback coming from the blue team. Wreck Genesis already finding their footing right here on this map.
I think everyone's going all out in there, and there comes an ult from the Thing, and Doctor Strange just got melted, and they're pushing forward right now. The Thing is going in, pushing everyone. Even this Magneto is just, here's a shield, and you just go do crime. The goddamn everyone is getting clobbered right now, and that Loki was trying to portal in. This Magneto's like in his back, like, hey, notice me, I see you. And then there goes back to the Thing, and done. And Cosmic right here is really on the roll with the Magneto offense here. And Doctor Strange is going down, and their Magneto, Kenji, the last man standing here. And there goes the payload.
A lot of damage, and the payload gets delivered right there. And that is going to be a point for Tondo Defiant. You saw that meteor connect in the last part, but it did not get the value that they were hoping for, as the entire team gets melted. I gotta give it to Wreck Genesis, though. They were able to push it back a little bit in the latter part of the match, but Tondo Defiant was just too good and just right there on the rhythm. As for what's gonna happen on the next round, that's for sure. They already picked up that win on that point, and now we're gonna try to see if Wreck Genesis got something up their sleeve to counter what they just witnessed in the first match.
Yeah, the first match was a little bit scuffly on the part of Wreck Genesis, since I saw Kenji change 3 Vanguards on that game. I saw a Venom, I saw a Doctor Strange, and I saw a Magneto as well. So I don't know what happened there. And right now they're running a Mr. Fantastic. It's the first time I see a Mr. Fantastic for today.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's for sure. And I'm kind of curious as to what kind of strategy they're going to be doing with a Mr. Fantastic right here. Wait, no, scratch that. They're switching it up again.
Asylum.
That's gone.
I think I think Genesis is like really nervous right now, or just confused on what they need to have for a character to counter their offense, since Captain America is going in on the back line and bullying everyone, and right now we can see the damage output that they're bringing in, and Venom had to retreat from that, and that Loki, look at the Loki on the right side. That's a great positioning right there, covers a lot of space on this choke area, and Magneto can just pour out damage here while the healers, and that's a Spider-Man grab here, and Spider-Man's already on low health. Divers are not safe right now. Captain America is going in. And Venom is just trying right here. He's alone, and he's getting clobbered here. Here goes the Moon Knight bouncing off his moon shards, and Rex Genesis here looks like is finding their gem right now. So what do you think about this pick right now, partner, for this new Venom pick and the Spidey pick? We have a Dax comp here.
Yeah, that's for sure crazy. I mean, especially thinking that Spider-Man just got deleted earlier in the game. Both web slingers actually tried but failed to initiate something happening right there. And that Moon Knight is already delivering one hell of a punishment for the team. Nick Garcia is going to be going down, courtesy of that Venom. Venom actually heard us and said, "What are you talking about? I am capable of dealing much damage right here." And we've got ultimates ready for both Luna. Luna there is going to be going down, but a lot of impact is going to be going on for that Meteor. That is for sure. Captain America still going haywire, finding the next victim as the push keeps on going for it. But Venom Ultimate is basically ready right here. The Feast of the Abyss is not going to be maximized right here. A lot of damage is going to be coming up. A lot of Loki clones is already well positioned. I got to give it to Nick Garcia. We already saw this earlier, but that man utility, that's just crazy. And there goes that Captain America again, chasing the Vanguard down, pushing him right back. You are not going anywhere. Lam Lam 6C is making full use of that mobility, as Spidey right here with the Venom team up is basically trying to see if they can go in for the kill on the back line. And I think a lot of damage is also going to be coming in, and Spider-Man's going to be finding that pop as Festivia is going to be going down. Luna is completely out of the rhythm, as Cosmic is also going to be finding Moon Knight.
Looks like the Moon Knight pick here is quite good for the current comp, but since Moon Knight can just dish out a lot of damage, but I don't think they don't have any answers for the Captain America from Lam Lam, since Lam Lam just goes in, and then they have Pugbutt here as the thing. When Magneto just ups his shield, he just gets clobbered by Pugbutt. It's forced to retreat to his strategist, and right now we see here a Wolverine pick, and there goes the Luna ult. Looks like they're going in right now, and Captain America also pop his ult, and here comes the Avengers assemble, and they're going in, and Venom is trying his best here for the backline. Two Luna ults, they're having a dance-off, and Moon Knight has an ulti here. He has an opportunity to blast and Khonshu and obliterate everyone right now with his ult, but right now Luna has his ulti, and looks like Venom is trying to dish out much damage as he can, and as he tries to retreat, and he goes down with the Hela. And right now the Wolverine pick, I don't see any player right now with this Wolverine pick since what is his name? Pop? I think he's getting flopped. Like those I said. So right now,
Agreed.
it's really hard right now for Team Red Genesis. Oh, they got a Captain America.
He heard you.
Oh, he heard me right now, but Captain America just slips away because of that. And right now Wolverine uses his ult, going to the back line, slashing and dashing. Here comes Moon Knight. I thought he was gonna pull his ultimate, and he died from the couple. Right now Luna is getting chased by Lam Lam. Oh my gosh, and now we're having a brawl up here. Okay, Magneto's just trying to survive, and T-Defiant is just dominating on this round right now.
There goes the
just pop it, and no one gets hit. And here comes the portal as well. And Captain America is ready. Lam Lam going in. Doctor Strange doesn't know what he can do. He's getting obliterated, and now Lam Lam showing dominance with his Captain America plays, and we are going 0-3. Tondo Defiant has a dominating performance on this match. Boss Shira, what we just witnessed.
I got no words. I mean, just take a look at this MVP watch out right here. We just gotta give it to Lam Lam 6C. That is for sure. Most valuable player, Nomad right here with the Captain America going crazy. I don't care if it's backline, Vanguard, DPS, you name it. You put him right in front of me and I'm gonna clobber him down. And I think the support was definitely doing his job. Nick Garcia supporting Lam Lam right there, giving him enough space to just, go to work, go to town with each and every single one that he finds alone. The isolation right there is pretty clear. That was a really beautiful strategy, and they did not even flinch when they saw ultimates after ultimates, as that hand of Khonshu did not even get any value. I mean, take a look at this. Oh, there goes the dance off. Luna versus Luna right there. This is one heck of a highlight. And I mean, this is where you were pointing out the beautiful positioning of Loki. Take a look at the clones. Dishing out a lot of damage right there, as Pugbutt's going to be finding them. And there is that Magneto Meteor impact earlier that we were talking about. And there goes the Goddess of Death that connected in the very first match. but they were unable to basically keep that rhythm going. It doesn't matter if they had to switch. I mean, we saw Cop switch it out. We saw him use Scarlet Witch, saw him use Spider-Man, we saw him use Wolverine, but we did not see any kind of high value. Yes, that Wolverine definitely found Captain America, but Lam Lam 60 just found a way to slip out, and that's it. He was stuck there in the middle of the back line with no supports coming up, and that's basically the end of him.
Yeah, the Venom pick here as well on this clip right now. He's trying his best to deal out the damage for the backline, but it's not enough, right? Since Cop has changed a lot of his characters, I think that has lot of not no confidence enough for the team Direct Genesis here on the pushing side. So this Spider-Man clip here right there when he died on the Luna and he's trying to isolate that healer, but we just saw Lam Lam on the screen beating everyone up, and we can see the result here. We can see Lam Lam had 16 final hits, so he almost finished off of a lot of heroes here, and he dealt 16k. So that's a
Give that. Oh, man.
this give this man his shield, and he will triumph. So
Well, that's Captain America for you.
It's
I mean,
Captain
take a look at the final hits. Yeah, it's like double the final hits coming from the opposing team, and that's just crazy.
yeah,
Now the switch is now going to be happening, and I'm pretty sure that our Rec Genesis team is ready for a rematch. That is for sure. And I want to see more. I want to see more in the composition. You know, we've seen a lot of switches. We've seen Cop use different heroes, and we were able to see a pretty consistent performance coming from their supports. The Luna was good. The Fate of Both Worlds popping up right when they need it is really good. They were able to actually win a contested point earlier. When they were being halted during the push that they were going for in the second match, in the second game, but they were unable to keep the momentum going. And I think that's where Tondo Defiant capitalized and basically used that failure of momentum and flip the table on them. And the placement of the clones, not only are they good, but they also provide a pretty good vantage points for dishing out a lot of damage, and that's exactly what we saw earlier.
it's all about I think that's correct, partner. I think it's all about positioning because a Brazil map has a lot of choke points. You can see the Loki statue. When you
Mhm.
put Loki there, then there's a Hela on in front of the Loki clone. So when she gets hit, the Loki clone will actually get hit instead. So she's like, her distance is just a little bit to the back. So when Loki sees her low, she just pop his heal or just aim at her. Then goes back to his teammates, and then
Mhm.
everyone gets healed again. So they can halt the momentum of Rec Genesis there since they have no answers. They have no definite answers on that match since they had a lot of questionable picks, questionable switch ups. But I think they have a good thing in mind. But let's see on the next match if they have the confidence on sticking on what they can do on this match since Burning Chala has also a lot of space and choke points.
It is.
So
It is. It's a pretty wide space in the second level for this map. Plus, it's a domination map.
yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be crazy. I'm thinking that if Lam Lam 60 is also gonna go for another Captain America round for this domination match, I think that might be a little bit harder to pull off versus what happened earlier with Convoy, especially since Convoy allowed Captain America to make full use of the movement speed, right? The
Yeah.
mobility, the abilities that allows Captain America to move swiftly from one place to another. You got that elite pretty much to get away of hot zones. Plus, you've got the shield and you've got the boomerang, and that ricochet is definitely going to be dishing out a lot of damage the moment that they try to gang up on you. So if you get jumped, just throw that shield over and then jump away, and that's it, right? But right now with this coming up map with Burning T'Challa, that's a little bit wider. But I'm excited to see how they're going to be maximizing the vanguards this time. We saw the thing earlier, and Spinball Kai, tell me about with that clobbering time, beautifully timed.
That beautiful club right there was really this is a perfection, right? You can actually screenshot that moment. He just stunned 5 people and
Yeah,
just
let's
charging his
clip it.
fist already. He's charging his fist already. Like Ben Grimm, like, yeah, it's Clobbering, and just smacking the Magneto while his shit is up, smacking the Luna, and then Lam Lam comes in, Avengers assemble, then throws the shield, then slam. Luna is dead, Magneto's dead, Doctor Strange tried to run away, he's also dead, so let's see
Yeah,
what
the
we can have
haymakers
here.
definitely worked out.
Yeah.
That's for sure. The slap in the face with a fist made of rock is definitely gonna hurt. That's exactly what we saw earlier. But there goes that ban again. And I don't think we're gonna see Adam Warlock anytime soon in this match. That's a definite ban coming from Tondo Defiant.
And
And
Cap,
oh, Cats
there
in
you go.
America out of the question. So we kind of foresee that.
I think they got traumatized, but I think that's a good way to a target ban since I got a Rocket Raccoon as well. Since this pretty has a lot of space, but also a crump one we can bounce off the heels. So I think it's a good choice to ban Rocket since his mobility also can't is also unmatched on all supports. So right now I also have a Groot ban. Another Groot ban. I think they are not allowing any wall lockdowns on this map since it's all they can also capitalize on getting a good lockdown with Groot and also a good maybe a Moon Knight pick again since Moon Knight got a lot
Mhm.
of buffs right now. And also
Oh,
ooh, that's what do you think about these two bands like Magneto and Sue Storm?
Magneto is a pretty good choice for banning. That's for sure. We saw how Magneto pretty much decimated the back lane earlier in the first match of this grand finals. During the push on Yggdrasil, we saw that meteor impact right to the face definitely eliminated 4 players, if I'm not mistaken. But the Invisible Woman ban on the Burn T'Challa, I think what they're trying to get away from is the possibility of being trapped inside an invisible boundary, while another person or another high DPS player, for example, high damage output, is basically dishing out lots and lots of damage from the inside. And I think that's what they're planning. And Namor is basically banned right there. Logan's also right there on the list, but Banner, no Incredible Hulk for the team, I guess, in this next matchup.
Looks like we're not gonna see another squids in this game. We were really excited for the squids, and where are the squids? Why are you banning? I guess the dive composition earlier also almost worked, but it's like they're not ready for that one. But let's see on this game what's going to happen, and let's see what the team comps they're gonna pick. I believe I saw a
There's
Luna
a
again.
rocket. A
Also,
rocket raccoon. I'm excited. Yes.
excited for that. So let's see what's going down here. Since it's a domination map, everything can be explosive too, and we
I wonder
predict
who's gonna get the first point right here. The first capture is going to be
yeah.
crazy because whoever picks it up is basically going to be responsible for going in for the push, and that's what we're waiting for, right? Because getting the upper hand as early as possible in this map is going to be incremental in making sure they finally get the win.
3, 2.
Okay, looks like we're here at this is an interesting map since the middle part can be destroyed, so you can make a lot of spaces, and there's also a choke point on the corner, especially when the environment changes to a smoke. So that all also be a big factor on team fights, especially with the assassins. Right now, we can see a Black Panther pick here. Who is going in? He's scratching everyone. There's another stack on that group. Haymakers is getting ready, and looks like Black Panther is going into the turret. He's trying to push off Frank. Get out of your turret, and he goes down. Okay, Doctor Strange here, Kenji getting slit. He's just trying his best to shield off his teammates. Right now, this Black Panther pick from Nick Garcia is working and cleaning the pavement. And this Wolverine also goes down from that man. This Lam changed into a support right now since Captain America got banned. So it looks like we have a role switch up here. And right now, looks like Team Defiant still showing dominance right now, partner. So you can see the Black Panther is so scary in mid-air. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He's zipping around! This is crazy! And the thing is going in, it's just clobbering in this corner right here. Here comes the fastball. Oh my god! Black Panther goes down, even the screen goes down! Oh my god! Here goes the thing, it's going in, it's going. Oh my god, the thing is low health and Black Panther is going in. Another reset only need, and everyone is backing off right now since that's the spawn point. And oh my gosh, I did not expect a Black Panther pick on this map from Nick Garcia. Look at that, partner. What do you think is going to happen when they have a Black Panther and a very dive-heavy synergy here with Defiant? So what do you think, partner? This is quite a brawl.
It is, and I think this pretty much speaks how to the team is very comfortable playing with each other. We saw that crazy action earlier coming from Nick Garcia, who was playing support earlier, right, moments ago, and now they switched it up with Lamlam6C, capable of dishing out tons of support from the back line, and that's exactly what we're looking at right here. I mean, this cat got zoomies, that's for sure. He's just dashing in and out, and I think that's another kill coming from Cosmic. I mean, take a look at that. They're Groot, who's mainly, in charge of eliminating space creation from the opposing team, is basically dishing in that much damage, and there goes that last stand again. That crazy damage output coming from that Wolverine is also going to be in, and oh, that is a failed wire coming from Punisher.
Yeah, that's
unfortunate. Yeah, but Hela going to be finding that connection right again, and this is basically almost there, giving up the first capture point right there, and there goes the Goddess of Death yet again for Team Tondo Defiant, and they're going to be finding their rhythm yet again as that damage output from Goddess of Death is just going to be rending everybody as Liv C is going to be going down. G-Neil is basically sitting with an ultimate. I think there goes that pop from the Luna. Festive Yao is maximizing that output. A lot of damage last stand. It's going to be going crazy right here with that Wolverine, but man, Lil Monix is just sniping everyone, finding that out, and one more push for that point. It's almost there, and I think the team is basically just going to be touching gloves right here and waiting for that unrelenting push, and that's about it.
Yeah,
they found it. They captured it.
Looks like I saw that, bro. Like, that Black Panther was so good, just zipping around, putting pressure on the backline. Punisher was not ready for that, and everyone's like, oh my god, we need to stop him. And then he switched to shotgun. Even the thing tried to help, and it was not enough. And even Cop tried to do a sneaky one, but it didn't matter since Defiant has a lot of snowball that happened on that match. And right now we are on a map that can change later on if they manage to destroy two pillars, so they will have a lot of cover on the middle. And partner, what do you think about this performance from Nick Garcia? It's really eye-catching. I really love it. So seeing Lil Monix change.
I mean, earlier Burning T'Challa's was, like basically putting up some sort of a namesake kind of performance as T'Challa was dishing out that much damage, like putting up some kind of output that goes over the charts, and there goes that damage again. But I think they're going to be sticking with a Star-Lord yet again. Ooh, damage is going to be coming in, but not going to be enough to pick somebody off of here, and he's going to be in total danger. Very good movement. That is just great decision making from Buffett, but he's gonna be found out by Nick Garcia, and I honestly could not have called that, as the entirety of that movement was really good. We gotta give it to Buff Ritz. That was really good decision making, putting up that much damage in the barrage and then moving right up immediately with that mobility. But Nick Garcia is not just gonna let that go. Not in my house. And that is what happened right there. I think we are going to be seeing the first Iron Fist right here in the tournament too, with Lil Monix sitting with a 76% waiting in that ultimate, and there goes that Buff Ritz, and unusually it is Luna dealing tons of hurt right here. And Pugbutt is also going to be finding G-Nil, and that's
Oh
just
my god,
total
Cop.
domination.
Oh no. Cop just got denied from going home. Not in this place. Cosmic just walled off the entrance from the. That's really unfortunate. I saw Nick Garcia change to a Namor right now, so I think they're just gonna try and zone out Wreck Genesis here, and Groot just dealing tons of denial here. Thor just goes down, Rocket doing healing. Genesis trying to keep his team alive. Everyone is having a hard time right now from Rex Genesis. Look at this tree. That Squirrel Go Pick is now being chased by Lil Monix here.
Ow.
Oh no! She's
Run,
being
Squirrel.
chased! Oh no, she's not offering cheaper town halls. He's really going for it. And Florian has an ulti. He's trying his best bonking, and there goes Pugbutt and Lil Monix down. And looks
man.
like Ramsey. Oh, he just popped.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just pop his bolt. That was a nice play right there, and staying on this on the side. And right now they are trying to group up here. Nice blind here, so they can. Oh my god, they just went in, and that damage just got denied. And tried to heal it. Jenna from the Cloak and Dagger here is trying to heal up, and here goes the cheaper Town Hall punching
Oh my
it.
god.
Punching its way. The Namor will seal it. And there goes the ceiling, and here goes another platform to go. Looks like Pugbutt here is just punching in the air, punching everyone he sees. And
Oh man,
Nick
here we go again.
Yeah, here we go again. Nick Garcia just waiting. He's hungry, and he saw. Oh my God, Star-Lord! Oh my God, the squid last hit! Oh my God, just fishing for damage.
Oh, that's nice. That was
really
nice.
good. That was a. The squid is on top of the arena. Oh my, and there's a portal from Doctor Strange. Nick Garcia here, just waiting and just poking, throwing. Everyone is going down. Bob Segerin, he goes down again. I don't know what Wreck Genesis is getting demolished right here. The Defiant.
Oh man.
With an overwhelming performance here against Wreck Genesis. Partner,
That was
you
it.
saw everything.
That was it. That was it. We were kind of, no, not exactly doubting, but we were wondering what in the world made Nick Garcia change from the beautiful gun work coming from T'Challa with that Black Panther dashing in and out. I told you that cat got zoomies, man. Zoomies. He's too fast for the eyes to see, but he switched to Namor, and we were thinking, why? I mean, there's the point, but I gotta say that was not a choice to be questioned ever. And we saw that happen as they dished out that much damage. That was practically a little bit of a different version of Loki. And Namor just dominated that. That's just a monster after a monster after a monster. And in the end, you saw him just stand there. Like the victory, like you know, like a king standing right above the platform, looking at his constituent, and that's just crazy, and this is beautiful. But we got to give it to that final push from Wreck Genesis though earlier, because that was beautiful. I gotta say, they were able to contest that in a really good way. You saw how that the portal from G-Nil, right, finds that spot and basically halted the progress of the entire capture for at least a few moments. And I thought that was the the turning point of the match, but Namor just swooped in, and we saw Rocket Raccoon got bullied by the thing. Imagine being a raccoon chased by a guy made of rocks. I don't know what to think. You're basically just going to be running for hell. And the Yancy charge is also going to be there. Plus, you're going to be expecting a haymaker right to the acute phase of Raccoon. That's just a no-no, man.
It's a no-no indeed. And partner, did you look at the Iron Fist picks here from Lil Monix? He's also applying a lot of pressure on the backline. Since there Raccoon is just running away from his. And look at this position right here, standing tall. All in all, and look at the squid just free hitting everything, and he's just fishing out for this Star-Lord, and bam, there goes, boom goes the dynamite, and we can see here on the stats right now, Nick Garcia.
final hits yet
The
again.
highest final hits. He's got a 3 kill streak from that alone. From his Black Panther play alone. One for the back line from let's say I think it's Punisher,
Mm-hmm.
and one for the Rocket, and I think the other one is from the Thing that just got tapped and just
Got
collapsed.
deleted.
Just
Yeah.
got just tapped and collapsed. Was like punching with the other thing. I'm like, I ain't going down, but meow, and this is like just went down, just like
Man.
zipping around. I'm just it's a good way to see to showcase how mobile this Black Panther plays can be. And Bashira, I got
Yeah.
nothing to say. It's
Oh,
amazing.
there is nothing to say. I mean, that performance is clearly a dominating one, and we're kind of, well, not exactly used to that, but we're half expecting that from Tondo Defiant, especially Nick Garcia. But we were not expecting a complete change of narrative to happen right in the middle of the match, because we were kind of thinking that Nick Garcia is going to stick with a low key, or maybe I don't know, maybe I was kind of thinking maybe he's going to switch to either a Mantis or a Hela, especially with the backline damage that he's dealing. But man, that switch to T'Challa, that Black Panther. Yeah, this cat got claws, and that was definitely unsheathed during this match. And that switch to the guy himself, the man of the hour and the ocean, Namor, right? Didn't even need any kind of hero team up. That's it. That Giganto summon right in the middle of everyone also dished out tons of damage, enough to push the backlines in there, and that's just beautiful. You got to give it to the guy, and the team is just moving like one well-oiled machine. It's a complete team of 6 moving parts, and everybody's basically contributing to it, and that's how a team should be.
Yeah, I think they're really coordinated, and their synergies are really on point. And I think Rec Genesis needs to keep their things together so they have a chance here to do a comeback, since Symbiote Surface here has a lot of opportunities for plays. So we'll see what they can do here. And I hope they figure something out, because looks like Tondo Defiant figured out what they can dish out, since I think Rec Genesis was really surprised, like why their strategists played Black Panther, since looks like they were confident, like, okay, Cap is banned, they don't have a diver. Looks like, okay, another one is Namor. They did not took into Namor because Namor is good of a champion on its own. But we are really want to see a team up with that new Monstro Octopus laser
Yeah.
tracking. I really want to see that, but I don't think we will, since Hulk is getting banned.
Yeah,
Just-
Banner's out. Banner's out.
Yeah.
Always
Banner-
out, actually. We saw him banned like twice already.
Twice already.
Earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Banner himself as an anchor is also good on diving, since he can dish out a lot of pressure on the background, and shield characters can answer to that, because melee damage goes through shields. But we will see what heroes are they gonna ban, what team cover they're gonna do, and I am very excited if Rec Genesis cooks something here for this match, so we can have more Marvel Rivals, more amazing matches. And I hope Tondo Defiant surprise us with more picks like that, a Captain America or a Black Panther. I do want to see more Iron Fist.
Oh yeah.
That-
Yeah.
I forgot his name again. Lol Mix. Lil
Lil,
Monix. Lil
yeah.
Monix. Yeah, Lil Monix. Iron Fist was really crazy too. Rocket was fighting for his life. He just running from the background. I saw him from the back, and then like Luna Snow was trying to, I'ma heal you then. Dude, the Namor octopus is just everywhere, and they are having a hard time, especially the start. I feel bad for that guy, but I hope they get things together right now. So let's see. I'm just excited. I'm just hyped up, and I just love seeing a high competitive Marvel rival, Bashira.
Yeah, we definitely all are, and this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. How team composition is going to be impacting the entirety of the match, because it's not just I mean, I guess one of the best things about Marvel Rivals, this kind of hero shooter games, is that you can swap out the moment you feel the tables are being uneven, right? As soon as you feel something is
Right.
unstable, okay, you know what? Let's drop it. Let's switch. Let's change strategies. And I guess that capability of each and every single player being able to choose whatever they want to use as long as it falls within that strategy is also one of the things that needs to be fully maximized by all opposing teams, right? By all the contestants. Earlier, we saw that happen with the switch coming from Nick Garcia, but we also saw that happen in Rec Genesis when G Neal switched from Luna into a Venom, which is unusual, but it definitely worked out too. So they have to fully find a way to maybe squeeze in the possibility, right, of finding a backup hero for each and every single one of them, for each players to try and dish out as much contributions as possible, try to lay down the cards immediately. I mean, right now we're already looking at a Groot being gone from the list, and there goes Adam Warlock, and I think these are quite normal because we never saw them, right? Never saw them
Yeah, we are never.
on the entire match, with the exception of Groot being active on the last one, which is really good, by the way. He even found a solo kill of his own, which is unusual.
It's really unusual to see that the Groot on that map, since Groot is really good at locking down areas, creating more choke points, creating walls, and we got a Wolverine ban here, and I don't think Wolverine is have. We didn't see any Wolverine having a great impact right now since he also got nerfed on this season on this new patch. I think the rage buildup has gone a bit higher, slower to build up since you have to at least hit all of your skills so you can dish it out up to 100. And right now we see a Namor ban and a Raccoon ban, so looks like they have. Looks like Namor is not on there. They're not gonna letting judges touch Namor. So
Yeah, but I'm kind of waiting for a Jeff on the game. I have not, I have not seen that cute little tubby land shark just yet. But Logan is gone. Not that big of a deal earlier with any of the matches that he was with, but give Logan good enough momentum and you're gone. That's for sure. His damage resistance, courtesy of his utilities, plus last stand is just gonna wreck you. That's for sure. It doesn't matter. Sometimes he can even get a team kill as long as everybody's gonna be able to at least tender them up, right?
that is it.
And that magic pick. Oh wow. Okay, I'm now hyped up. Johnny Storm. Oh my god.
I got a Johnny Storm
Okay.
right now. Okay,
I'm
this is
excited. Okay, I want
I'm
to see that in action.
okay. Just like I said, Jeff the Land Shark. I was Jeff. Looks like Cop is switching to a support. So from that DPS for now a
Mm.
support. So looks like we
Oh,
have a switch up here.
I think so. I think so. I think Tondo Defiant is trying to switch it up a little bit right now. We saw. I mean, that wasn't the actual picks just yet, but that was a little bit of a preview of what might be right there in the composition. And we saw Jeff, we saw Luna, and we saw the Invisible Woman. And I think they're gonna go for a support heavy kind of
Support heavy.
team. Usually earlier we saw 2-2-2, right, for the composition.
Almost
Two
2-2-2, yeah.
supports, two vanguards, two DPS. Sometimes somebody switches up and make it a 3-1-2, but most of the time that's the standard, right? That's the meta. But right now they're going for three supports, which is pretty big, by the way, in the competitive scene, especially nowadays. I mean, take a look at Nick Garcia just waiting it out right there. That is just, oh man, that is scary. Imagine being someone just waiting on there. Oh, there goes the
my
damage
God.
coming up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna bail out. He's just trying to see how much damage they can output right there. No deaths as of the moment coming in, and there goes that two Vanguard. There goes Magneto and a strange combination. I love the fact that they definitely went for that triple support to Vanguard 1 DPS combo for this time Wreck Genesis, but it's like Defiant is also still heavy on the supports right here.
Oh my gosh, that damage from Wreck Genesis. That's a good one. It's like the Doctor Strange pick here is really paying off right now, and Star-Lord is just dishing out damage from the backline right there with the Doctor Strange support. Magneto here, Kenji just sealing the backline away so they can start capturing this point. And the Jeff,
Jeff.
look at the Jeff kill here, just burst streaming here, and here goes the payload. Looks like they are now pushing on a 5-minute mark. That's a lot of time, and let's see if Wreck Genesis can pull this off in this match. So right now looks like General is fighting with the Iron Fist is having a 1v1. But he had to back off and deals a lot of damage here with the E. Right now he's just trying to get off right now since the damage right here. And Jeff is trying to flank this Winter Soldier. And that really hurts. And now Winter Soldier has an ult. This is very scary.
Oh no.
Oh no, Jeff, you gotta get out of there, Jeff. You don't know who you're messing with. Oh no. Pugbutt here, and looks like Redix here is on the Iron Fist offensive. We're chasing the Jeff right now. Looks like Wreck Genesis is gonna... Oh, looks like Nick Garcia pop his ult. I didn't notice they pop his ult already, and looks like someone got melted. I wasn't quite sure who that was, but we got Pugbutt here. And he can make a play right now with his ulti, and I am really excited. He just pulled Magneto here. Here's the uppercut, shield bubble, and he's low. And here goes. Oh my god, the crack.
Kill. Man, that is just denied right there. Meteor Impact gonna be coming in, but that BRB and that Loki is also gonna be ready. There is a lot of utilities coming up. Luna popping up that Fate of Both Worlds also going to be there. Also the Living Chi coming from Radix right here, trying to dish out damage to Magneto, but that's going to be denied as Kenji melees Living Chi right off Iron Fist right there. That's just crazy. And take a look at how Lil Monix dominates this triple kill, followed by Pugbutt finding the rhythm right there with his Winter Soldier as well. Bucky Barnes is definitely going in hot right here, and the push is still a little bit halted. That, you know, that progress is not that big of a deal just yet. You know, more than enough time for Wreck Genesis here, the red team, to find their rhythm. But that Loki placement yet again, making full use of the momentum, of course, of the entire team. Also, that spot can be switched out. There goes the barrage. There goes that ultimate. No, it's not gonna connect. But Redux is going to be finding Janelle though. Oh, sorry, no, scratch that. Pugbutt's going to be finding Janelle as they both go down. No push of that much progress just yet. Right here, Spinball Kai, but that melee, Magneto versus Magneto. No cigar, my good sir.
I have no idea that ulti will sweep them up, and right now Kenji pushing forward. Clobbered the Magneto with the Doctor Strange assist, and here comes Nick Garcia going in, and he has to dish out the damage here from the backline. But right now they're trying to push, and Doctor Strange here has an ulti, and he is very ready. And I think we are waiting for just a good eye out of Agamotto ult here, and they're just pushing really slowly right now. They cannot make any mistakes here since we have a Luna ult as well, so we have a Pugbutt here, has an ult as well, and someone just popped off right now. Oh my god, the damage! Oh, they just killed off by the Luna, and looks like the Monix, they're just healing a lot, and Nick Garcia is going on the back line, is trying to damage. Oh, here comes the Invisible Woman. Oh, no one's gonna die right now, so they're just chilling here, and just need to push and deal much as damage as they can. And partner, look at that damage from Pugbutt. He just went in Magneto, and Iron Fist finished off the old man. Oh my gosh.
Crazy. Oh, gonna be finding that. No, but Winter Soldier's not gonna be. Oh, he got the kill. He got the reset. Lil Monix is now just waiting, doing another, but that's just gonna be denied. Again, is not going to connect, and there goes the push. But this is going to be very dangerous waters right now for Wreck Genesis. They have to find a way to contest this push. That is a lot of progress. I think more than halfway point right there on the first one. And they have to find a way to deal with that much output coming from the back line. Oh man, look at that. There goes that Kraken ready up again. I think they're just waiting for enough damage. And Living Chi is going to be popping up right there. Redux is going to be finding a lot of kill. Pugbutt is also going to be finding 2 kills as Janelle is going to be going down. And Cop is going to be the only one alive. No, scratch that. The entire team is now starting to respawn. And I think they're going to stick with this kind of sequence as the entirety of the team. Lil Monix, look at that, switching immediately to a Loki, you know, getting enough output and is now preparing for, you know, a little bit of a longer kind of game as they are being pushed back. Look at this, almost there. Redux is still going off for that Iron Fist. Ultimate Living Chi is also ready. Is he going to be popping that up? No cigar as Kenji connects with Lil Monix as he goes down. Make your impact to the face right there. And Living Chi is also going to be popping up. Tons of damage coming in. Luna's going to be in danger, but that dance is just going to melt that away.
Look at her just dancing off the payload, and oh my gosh, just Star-Lord ult, Cheaper Town Hall ult, and everyone's getting smushed.
There we go.
Smithereens. And Lil Monix play as Loki is very, very crucial on that final stand there, since a lot of decisions on Lil Monix's side when choosing the ult copy is really significant on providing value in every team fight. As you notice, right? The stick partner, Lil Monix just, I'ma get that, I'ma take that, you're dead, everyone's dead. Then, okay guys, let's finish him up. It looks like we're gonna have a switch here right now, since Rec Genesis is going to be on the defensive side, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. But, you know, we gotta give it to Rec Genesis. They found a way to delay as much time as possible. They were able to steal that win right under their noses. Oh, and I'm excited to see how this this magic is going to be changing things up. Oh, a Penny Parker right there and ready to go.
And look at this Venom right here right now. He's doing the dance.
The dance. That's
and looks like we're going to see another Nick Garcia Black Panther and the Magic. Remember, they have the team up. So
they do. Limbo is going to be a little bit crowded today. That is for sure. And quite a bit of an unusual setup for Rec Genesis. You got there the Luna, the Invisible Woman, the Incredible Hulk. So 2 Vanguards, 2 DPS, and 2 supports. 2-2-2, just standard meta, just quite usual. And I think this is now going to be, applying a bit more pressure to Tundo Defiant, as they were able to find a little bit of a constrained space earlier when they were unable to secure the win from the team smash.
Yo.
Oh, damage is going to be coming in. Oh, Penny Parker yet again going in. This is the cheese that we were talking about right there. Nick Garcia with that blessing from Luna and Penny Parker. Ooh, I love the suit, by the way. Making enough space for the entirety of the team to just contest that point. Who is going to be coming in? Oh, Magic is now dealing tons of epic damage. Kenji is going to be finding Cosmic. He is going to go down. Lil Monix is also dangerously low as the entire team gets rent right there. Incredible Hulk going to be going in for the jump. No cigar. They did not connect, but is now going to be demolishing Penny Parker, but she escaped by running up the wall. What is up with that? Cop is also going to be finding his rhythm, but Venom is just going to be deleting him.
Yeah. I can see that Venom is really trying his best to deal much damage, and looks like Nick Garcia found Invisible.
Oh my god!
Deleted! Oh my gosh, Nick Garcia is dishing out a lot of damage. Another Vibranium mark here for the Penny. Oh my gosh, Venom is going up. This is his home place, and he is not really happy right now. Going for the wrong house right now. Oh no, Luna is trying to run. Oh, it's just bad, and Namor's got webbed up. Then Venom just follows up, and looks like he's finding his way to Penny as well. Here comes the Abyss, and oh my god, Luna. The Penny just got deleted. Oh.
That is unfortunate. Pugbutt is slowly but surely creating awesome space for the team. I mean, that's giving Redux right here enough momentum, I guess, to not only charge up for that Dark Child that I'm excited to see later how that's going to connect, by the way, but this Namor from Ka is also starting to set up, but he gets denied right there almost immediately as soon as he popped that Monstro up. And there goes that magic, going to be finding Namor. Namor's in danger. Limbo's going to be saving him from total decapitation, and there goes that Penny Parker utility. There goes the Giganto summon. Invisible Boundary is going to be up, and there is now a complete roundup as they found a way to yet again dominate the space. And that is it. Round 2 is complete. The final score is 2-1. Victory is for the Tondo Defiant team with Lil Monix right here, dishing it out with the Jeff Landshark.
That's a good way to end a great match, and Tondo Defiant just dominating.
Man.
I just feel bad with that. When someone is alone with Nick Garcia's Black Panther, it's so scary. It's like a slasher film villain. Just going in is not going to keep you alive or even breathe for a second, and you just got deleted. And what a wonderful pick right here, is he?
You just gotta remember the rules, I guess, of slasher films. Never make yourself alone, because the moment that you find yourself isolated from the entirety of the team, well, that you're just gonna be punished. Oh, there goes a beautiful meteor. Oh, earlier we were not able to see it, but I think it was who was that with the? Oh no, yeah, Nick Garcia. With that Star-Lord. Popped off a Galactic Legend and canceled animation. We basically, that's the reason why you said that. Oh, did Nick pop his ult? Because I didn't see it, because the animation cancel was there and just popped off with tons and tons of damage, and that hurt is just accumulated, and they were able to delete almost the entirety of the team, but wasn't able to capitalize on that. And there's that clip again with that Black Panther. Just Cat is on zoomies. He probably had some catnip, and there was that near death experience for Namor, almost gonna be deleted and eaten up by magic right there. And the final seconds of the match right there with the invisible boundary popping off, making full sure that nobody's just gonna be accepting that. And victory goes to Tondo Defiant in this best of 5 game, and I think that makes it right. That's pretty much it, and we are now going to be waiting for the full marks and take a look at the KDA right here, Spinball Kai.
Let's see here. Just look at the stats all around. There's evenly on the damage side from Nick Garcia and Pugbutt, since Pugbutt did play Bucky earlier. But if you can see Lil Monix here with the final hits, I think that 4 kills is just for the Star-Lord ult, just mowing down everyone, where they were not prepared for Lil Monix Loki ult, getting Star-Lord's ultiums, like everyone's dead. And I think Pugbutt as well with his Bucky follow-ups, and he got a lot of resets there from his ult. And Nick Garcia's performance here as well as a Star-Lord's just chef kiss, just to seal it off. And I can't say enough for Cosmic and Redux with the unusual picture with magic also provide a lot of pressure, since Namor was hiding all around and can't find an angle to to spawn his.
He was denied, man.
He was denied everyone. It's real bad, but that was a good one, and it was a really exciting match to see. And I hope everyone's watching.
Everyone is watching. That is for sure, and that was beautifully executed. And I think that pretty much sums up the kind of experience that we've been having. We got to give it to Cop though earlier, as just dealing that much damage with the Namor, especially on a spot where it's really tight. I mean, come on, let's put it this way: it's symbiotic surface, and it's really difficult to find enough space for you, I guess, to move around. especially being denied most of the time. The moment he popped that Monstro earlier in that clip, it immediately got denied by that Luna. It was deleted, and then Magic comes in and gave him a little bit of run for his money, near death experience, just like you said
Yes.
earlier. Got saved by the bell though. That is pretty lucky, but that gave Magic tons and tons of time and charge, I guess, to put up with the Dark Child ult, and I think that gave us enough damage, I guess, for the team. They tendered them down, and that's when the entire Tondo Defiant team just rained down hell on them, and that is going to be making it a 3-0 run for grand finals right here. Tondo Defiant with 3-0 for Wreck Genesis, and that was beautifully executed, and that was just greatly done. Spinball Kai, now tell me, my good man, did that match the kind of expectation that you had for this match?
That was way beyond my expectation. I know Tondo Defiant was my boys, but I did not expect them showing much dominance throughout these three maps. They adjusted beautifully. All of them just moved like a whole unit, a whole squad with like a giant mecha. Just everyone's like everyone has every limb is like making the whole mecha just to move, and they just work beautifully, and I was like awe and awe seeing the last stand there, like Luna just dancing on top of the just like you can screenshot that clip, just like Luna on top of the symbiote payload started flying in, then we can see like Magic just got off his Dark Child forms. Like it's a great clip right there. You can just make it that a wallpaper or even a, I don't know, a thumbnail for once. It's just really good.
Imagine explaining that to someone who doesn't play Marvel Rivals, right?
Exactly.
Like, you are being jumped by Captain America, by Shang-Chi, by I don't know, man, but with an Iron Fist, I guess, or whoever. Wait, Shang-Chi is, by the way, going to be a very good addition to to this
Yeah,
to
imagine
this
the
lineup, right?
Yeah.
Imagine Shang-Chi and Iron Fist doing a team up. It's basically just a beatdown, right? But Luna popping up Fate of Both Worlds, just dancing right in the middle of a gunfight, is right down to the most minute detail. I guess that's a Footloose movie.
Yeah.
It's a dance off, baby, just like what
Dance-off, yeah.
Star-Lord said. Yeah.
Just
Oh
everyone's
man.
dancing off. Yeah, it's just I just can't believe that those compositions really worked out for them. It's like, yeah, everything worked out. That's the key point. Everything worked out. Everything worked beautifully. That's what
Mhm.
that's what all I got. And I'm still in awe, just processing everything what just happened. So
Yeah, that is for sure. That is for sure. And we were looking at the listing right here, grand finals. The voting actually got 75% for Rec Genesis for
oh,
the expectations for the betting, but Tondo Defiant with 25% right there on the board defy the odds and made it a 3-0 and a best of 5, and I guess that pretty much caps up the night, right? That's the final match, and we were kind of hoping for more, give us more Marvel Rivals, but Tondo Defiant said no, it's a Sunday, we want to have some fun of our own. So I guess they're already writing the final chapters of this match. I gotta say, we of course would like to congratulate Tondo Defiant for a beautifully demonstrated teamwork with this hero shooter. Marvel Rivals, of course, is definitely one of the toughest games there is as of the current moment. Not because of Unreal Engine, but but with the actual pacing of the game, which is really fast. It can just flip the table on you at any given
yeah,
point.
exactly.
But we also would like to give a shout out to Rec Genesis. They definitely put up a fight. Still great job demonstrating the kind of teamwork that we expect in a highly competitive team. And of course, to all the competitors from yesterday, from the qualifiers and whatnot, beautiful work for everyone. And it was, great honor for us right here to give you the blow by blow, page by page, play by play commentation right here on the caster's deck.
Yeah, thanks so much for that, man. I think all the players right now is just. I think Tondo Defiance now having a. They can breathe easily right now. So like everything's done now, everything's good, and I hope we can see more of this Marvel Rivals in the near future from Felix. We get to see more tournaments, more players, and more teams. And we can see how they duke it out on Marvel Rivals. So right now
Yeah.
we are all.
Oh, we got
almost-
more.
We got more.
Yeah, we
I
got
mean,
more because
what-
yeah, I think next month is going to be well. What is next month, Derek? Is that going to be League of Legends or is that going to be um Honor of Kings?
Honor of Kings. I believe it's Honor of Kings, but
It is.
yeah.
It is. Oh,
League.
League! No, no, no! It's League.
It's League. Okay.
League of Legends. League of Legends free next month. So we definitely have more in store for you viewers. That is for sure. And of course, this would not be possible without CLX production. Project 160. This is once again Marvel Rival Legends. This is me, your caster, Shiranui Zone Shira, and this is Spinball Kai right here with me in the caster's decks, bidding you farewell. Beautiful gun work for everyone, and we will see you right soon. Have a good one, guys.
Adios.
Blue, I'm losing control. I can feel my heart beat fast. I gripped hold of you and I couldn't let go. You told me I love you, but I guess it wasn't true. Hard to say when all is gone. Now I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. I was careless, you know how weak I am. This feeling won't leave me, my heart is on fire. I wasn't protected, I'll let you see all of me. How another life, I wanna start it all again. Hard to say when all is gone. Now I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. Hard to say when all is gone. Now I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. It goes and it comes, I don't see my place. Harder than a goodbye, well this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep as the ocean. La 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 It goes and it comes, I don't see my place. Harder than a goodbye, well this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep as the ocean.
Dream in flash of my success, 'cause only I can control them. Don't know what happened to me lately, but everyone is doing better, looking effortless. I lost my focus in someone's problems, but took my armor up to stab me in the back. I let him do that, I let him stay inside my photos, makeup conflicts, copy mechanism, just a dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me, I blame for never seeing that. I find the biggest disappointment in myself. I I'm tired of bouncing back from things that never would. It touch me if I notice all the lights I earn never mirror reality. I train my focus for your emotions to feel a little more than I'm used to. 'Cause I wanna be the one, but I never go too far. Posting photos, makeup cons, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me, I blame for never seeing that. Find the biggest disappointment in myself. I'm the ghost of my ambitions. Every line I've never read resonates inside my mind like a wanderer lost between the stories that I never said, the explanations out of self, the questions I'm afraid to ask, and just a beat of a broken heart. I promise I know it will not last. Posting photos, makeup corners, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me, I blame for never seeing that. Find the biggest disappointment in myself. You never should have known that. You never should have known that.
Just in my head, I see red, I see blue. I'm losing control, I can feel my heart beat fast. I gripped hold of you and I couldn't let go. You told me I love you, but I guess it wasn't true. Hard to say when all is gone now. I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. I was careless, you know how weak I am. This feeling won't leave me, my heart is on fire. I wasn't protected, I'll let you see all of me. I want another life, I wanna start it all again. Hard to say when all is gone now. I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. Hard to say when all is gone now. I will pray every day for all to come back. I look too gray, but in your eyes I can see more. Guess you won't be the one to save me this time. It goes and it comes down, see my place. Harder than a goodbye, well this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep as the ocean. La 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 la. It goes and it comes down, see my place. Harder than a goodbye, well this one's forever. My destiny was all made, but where do I belong? The injury is deep as the ocean.
only the I can control them. Don't know what happened to me lately, but everyone is doing better, looking effortless. I lost my focus in someone's problems, but took my armor up to stab me in the back. I let him do that, I let him stay inside my head. Posting photos, makeup conflicts, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me I blame for never seeing that. I find the biggest disappointment in myself. I'm tired of bouncing back from things that never would have touched me if I noticed all the lights I earned never mirror reality. I train my focus for your emotions to feel a little more than I'm used to. 'Cause I wanna be the one, but I never go too far. Posting photos, makeup conflicts, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me I blame for never seeing that. Find the biggest disappointment in myself. I'm the ghost of my ambitions, every line I've never read resonates inside my mind like a wanderer lost between the signs that I never said, the explanations out of self, the questions I'm afraid to ask, and just a beat of a broken heart. I promise I know it will not last. Posting photos, makeup corners, copy mechanism just to dress up every feature that I don't like. And every single time it's me I blame for never seeing that. Find the biggest disappointment in myself. You never should have known that. You never should have